Okay, we're here at MSG with the Katana and we are doing some dyno work on it today, and we've done the first run and it didn't run very cleanly at all. It made a big hiccup in the middle. So what we're looking at here is the fuel-air ratio, which starts at this end kind of, with the red line is where we want it to be, under the line is rich, it was rich, it was rich, it drops off the scale with richness, that way is even richer, drops off the scale, then comes back. That creates this flat spot in the space here. It sort of cleans up at the top, and it still goes on to make 122 horsepower right at the top, which is kind of, it's not bad numbers, but we've got a couple of things to chase on it. Might be the spark causing it in the mid-range, because I'm using a lithium-ion battery and it doesn't seem after a few starts to generate, it may be not sparking quite strongly enough in the mid-range. So we're going to try and fit a different battery to it before we start messing around with the carburettor. So it'll be interesting to see if that cures it. If not, then it will be main jet swaps, but I've got a funny feeling when we get to the bottom of the electrics we're going to find something that hollers, gets rid of that hollow there. Okay, so we've done the fourth dyno run. Power's gone up a little bit. It seems to be cleaning up as we run more and more, but it's still got a flat spot in it. So the next job is to change the jets on the carburettors. Got 135s in at the moment, and we are going to go down to a size Sean's going to decide in a minute, but a little bit lower, and see how it cleans up when it's on the dyno next time.
But generally the gel Fury is hotter than the Madras.
Right. So here we are, we have done 9 runs now, and we've gone through a couple of jet changes. We went down from a 135 to a 125, and that made things better in the middle, but it was too lean at the top. So we've gone back to exactly in the middle of that. We've gone from a 135 to the 125, and now we're back at 130. Just had to check my figures there. What we've ended up with is at the top end, it's exactly bang on where we would want the mixture to be. The red line that runs across here is an ideal mixture. But in the middle, like from 4.5 through to 6,500 RPM, it's lean, it runs, it's very rich. So what we're going to do is lean that off. The only tool we've got to get to that is the needles, which may or may not work. So we are going to drop the needles a little bit, which should affect the throttle pickup in this part, which hopefully begins to do something up the middle of the curve. Truthfully, we may not expect it to do much other than in this part here, but we're going to have a look. There's a needle, there's the clip, it's gone from the middle right the way to the last notch, but one from the top, so hopefully that makes the change we need. So, after 19 runs, 2 jet changes, a needle drop and a change of battery, we ended up with an improvement of around 3 bhp to 125 and an extra 3 foot-pound of torque up to 80. More importantly, we cleaned up a huge hole in the mid-range which really hadn't felt noticeable when we'd ridden at Donington the week before. Maybe it's too low in the rev range, or maybe my bum is just not as sensitive to power delivery as I think it is. Anyway, after years of tuning fuel-injected bikes with a power commander, this day on the dyno with MSG was eye-opening. You ain't just plugging a laptop into this old girl to get a nice flat fueling line. Oh no, you have to work to get every scrap of improvement. But you know what? Since when was achieving easy things fun? This whole bike is testament to not doing it the easy way. Hope you enjoyed the film. Thanks for watching.